Good morning, you guys. How is everybody this morning? It's Monday morning. Let's see, what day are we on? 23. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what day it is. It's Monday. Goodness, all these days are, I don't see how you guys keep this apart when you do this on a daily basis. Okay, I'm gonna put the number up here somewhere, whatever day we're on. I'm gonna look it up when I come back to you. I'll explain. Anyway, it's a dirty fast this morning. I have had 2 cups of coffee with 1 tablespoon of cream, and I have a water here that I'm going to down on the way to work. I've got about a 30-minute drive, so I'm trying to make myself have a little bit more water. But I am going to have a bang in the middle of this morning, a radical skedaddle. And then after lunch, I'm going to have a cold brew coffee that I'm bringing from home instead of purchasing out. I did purchase these last 2 bangs from Walmart where I'm saving money on them, so that was my treat for this week. So after the one from today is gone, I hope to push those off a little bit further in between because it is sucralose, and that could be the reason why I'm up in weight as of yesterday. But I did have a little bit of a loss today, so let me insert that here, the weight for today. It is a cold morning here this morning. It's 36 degrees here in Paris, Tennessee this morning. I did not get up to go walk. I just really need some additional motivation to do that, especially when it's 36 degrees. So I do feel as if I have a little bit more energy this morning, and that is really good because I'm going to need it today for sure. I hope to have not many errands today besides the bank. So I brought everything with me. I feel like I'm moving. How much stuff do you need in a daily basis to keep yourself afloat if you work outside the home? I would like to know, because I feel like I'm bringing way too much stuff, but I've also found myself with all of this stuff and still didn't have what I needed while I wasn't at home. So what do you take with you on a daily basis? I have a 5-gallon bucket with 2 bags. I have a purse. I have a lunchbox. Sometimes I have bags of rags and a mop or a broom or 2. So I feel like I'm traveling and I have to pack every time I leave the household. That's what I feel like. Anyway, we're going to go the country lane this morning. I'm running a couple of minutes behind already. If you didn't know it, Michelle's a hot mess. So I was packing my lunch, right? Yep. Okay. Before I packed my lunch, I texted my client to confirm for this morning because I went to bed early last night and didn't text her. So I was like, hey, everything okay for today? She's like, yeah. I remember saying, okay. She's like, yeah, thank you. So I sent her a message back and said, you're welcome. So I get everything ready, get everything packed in the car, go get in the car. I go to put y'all on the mirror so I can talk to you on the way to work, and I can't find you. I can't find the phone. Phone's gone. I don't know. My husband's just now getting up. So now he's walking around looking for it in his sleepy state and irritated that I'm not already gone. And he's not having a peaceful morning because Michelle's a hot mess. So we look everywhere for this flipping phone. He even comes outside in the 36 degree weather to look at my car again. Because he was like, did you put it on top? Did you put it here? Where did you have it last? If I knew where I had it last, it wouldn't be lost. It wouldn't be lost. So I come back out of the car and I'm thinking, okay, the last thing I had together was my lunch and my phone. So I dug in my lunchbox and I didn't see it. The inside of my lunchbox is liner black, okay? It's a black phone. So I go back inside. I'm like, it has to be in that lunchbox. Like, that's the last place I had it. It wasn't in the kitchen. It wasn't in the freezer. It was not in the refrigerator. I checked. I've done that before. Phone's gone. The phone's gone, you guys. So I come back out of the car. It's in the bottom of my lunchbox. In the car, waiting for me. Well, so now I'm late. I can't go about my day without music, you guys. So now I'm late because I lost my phone. I'm trying to be prepared. Because I'm a hot mess. Anyway, look at that sunshine, you guys. It's beautiful this morning. It's beautiful. We're at that time of year where I can be driving and seeing the sun rise and the moon set all in the same fell swoop. So sometimes you can see, you know, anyway, it's really, I love that. I love it when I get to catch it that way. So that's one of the reasons why I came this way, to be honest. So I get to be the direction. It's going to make that very pretty. Anyway, I like going this way too because of all those ponds, and there's real beautiful horses on the way, and old barns. There's an old school up here. Anyway, I really like old stuff to photograph. I love looking at old things like that and thinking, you know, in its heyday, what was it? What was that structure in its heyday? Look past all the decrepitness and the vines growing amongst it, and what was that structure in its heyday? Am I the only one? Do you like nature photography? I love nature photography. I don't know what I'm doing, but I really enjoy it. So one day, that's a goal for me, one day, is to have a nice camera to do nature photography, especially where we live. There are things that my phone just doesn't pick up and show you guys as beautiful as it should be. So anyway, do you still have kids at home, or are you empty nesters? We're somewhere happily in between that. My son's stuff is at my house. He often sleeps at the house, but that's about it. He's gone the rest of the time. So last night, he did not come home, and it was just us two. And the quiet is really, not that Austin is even loud. It's just, you know, to me, I hear some of you guys being like empty nesters and not dealing with it very well, and you make me feel bad about myself because I'm over here going, when do we get our time? When is it just us? when will I be an empty nester? When? So, does that make me a bad parent? Oh, goodness. I'm telling on myself this morning. Anyway, enjoy the drive with me this morning. I don't have time to stop and take any pictures this morning. It's a beautiful fall day. And these oaks and such with no leaves on them are just fantastic right now. It reminds me of Maren Morris's song Bones, you know. The bones are good. Tell a lot about a tree when its leaves are gone. That sounded really artsy-fartsy, didn't it? Oh my goodness. I have lots of energy this morning. That's very good. So let me see if I can't harness that when I get to work. I have to do several things today during my work day. It's all phone related. So beautiful. It's beautiful and I can't stop, you guys. Very sad. There's smoke on the water. Anyway. Okay, buddy, stay right there. You stay right there, buddy. Okay? Somebody's puppers. He's out for a stroll. a walking buddy. Yeah, I had an excuse to walk a couple of years ago. So about 3 years ago. I walk daily, every day. Rain, shine, cold, warm, it didn't matter. I went walking because my Sally girl needed the exercise. Now, why can I be that dedicated for her, but I can't be that dedicated for me? I need the exercise. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to put some music on. We're almost at the end of this country lane, and I don't really have anything else to discuss with you this morning besides I'm feeling really good. I slept really good last night. I went to bed early. My fitness was good yesterday. The husband didn't walk with me yesterday. That's okay. I'm still just here to be an example, and when he wants to walk with me next time, I'm going to walk slower, and I'm going to walk a different route, so he'll go with me again. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I will bring you guys back when I bring my lunch out, which will probably be right back in this car about 4.5 hours from now. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey you guys, it's 10 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and have this radical skedaddle bang. I am still dirty, fasting of course. It is 10 minutes of 10. So, I didn't forget to mention earlier that last week was that week before, and this week is supposed to be the week of, you know, when Aunt Flo stops by and skips and holds hands and stuff, you know. We have a great time, you know. So I'm trying to fast a little bit this morning, but my stomach does feel a little bloated. I also, though, am having taco pie as a meal prep, and so maybe that wasn't the brightest idea for this week to have that and this week's already goings-ons. But anyway, I've already made it now, and I got 2 more servings to get through. So anyway, I will see you guys at lunch. Hey you guys, happy lunch. I am fixing to dig into what I brought for lunch today. It is just that taco pie from my meal prep a couple of days ago. I also brought for the ride to my next client's house cold brew coffee I made at the house. It's got heavy whipping cream already in there. It was double filtered this time, and I'm going to use a little bit more of this Truvia vanilla. It's almost gone. I also will be drinking. Oh, I'm glad I read that before I put it in my water. I brought the wrong tea bag. Shoot it. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I'm eating. I'm also going to be adding some pink Himalayan salt to that. Actually, I mean, I'm not going to add additional. I've already put that on there. So here we go. I'll turn it around and show you. It's quite ugly cold, but there are the 2 slices of my taco pie from the meal prep that I did earlier. I will be having my cold brew, the Truvia, and not this bedtime tea. Let's put that back in the bag. Not going to be doing that. No bedtime today. I got to finish this. Go on, buddy, and catch the copper for us, all right? You just go on around and grab him, because he's up there. He's up there. Anyway, how more country can I sound? Anyway, how are you guys? It's in the afternoon, and I have canceled my afternoon because I just can't do it. My back is really bothering me. I'm really needing to go to the chiropractor, and it took me way longer to get done this morning than it was supposed to take. And of course, if you listened at the beginning of the video, I flubbed up this morning and caused myself 30 minutes worth of being late. So nothing went right after that. Nothing went right after that. Nothing went right after that. Nothing. But that's alright. It's alright. I had an opening on Friday morning. I just called her and said, listen, sorry, I'm running late, real late. I hadn't even left to count them in. As you know, it's a 40-minute drive. I can either be late tonight or I can work it Friday morning, early, bright and early. You get my first morning energy. I'm coming to you Friday morning. You choose. You choose. So here I go. I hope they're open. I failed to call them previous to make sure they were open. And it's another, so I got 40 minutes from where I was to drive back to my home base, and then from there it's another 30 minutes this way toward my chiropractor's office. So I forgot to call them. Okay, so I jinxed myself. They're closed. I should have called. I knew I should have called. I knew I should have called. Ah, when I had the feeling I should have called, I should have known then this was not going to work out. So the next best thing is going to back to my house. Get a warm bath. Put on my TENS units. Oh, the sunshine. Oh, and you can't see me with that down. Goodness gracious. It'll be gone in a minute. Next best thing is going to be for me to go home, to do a yoga routine, a very heartful stretching on, put on my TENS unit, and then maybe a warm soaking bath and then rest. That's what's on the docket for me. So I guess I'm gonna go back to the house and try something else. You know? Okay, you guys, so there wasn't an ending clip. That's exactly what I done. Yoga, bio-freeze, and bed right after dinner. I air fried myself 2 pork chops. I did slather that with butter, 1/2 tablespoon on both of those breakfast chops there. I also had myself a fatty tea before bed with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and some Earl Grey tea. So keto on and keto strong, and I will see you guys right back here tomorrow. Okay, you guys, I also had an ice cream, one of those keto salted caramel ice cream bars, and 2 servings of pork rinds after dinner with that cup of tea that I had forgot about. So anyway, here are my macros, keto on and keto strong, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow.